Right, so we're going to build a elevator here, an interval elevator. We have my coordinates here. 67 is my y-axis, that's my height. Not going to be able to make it up there. So 67. Then we just need to get to the top. I've made a little hole in the leaves there. And 87, which is less than 28. It should be at least 28. You can go higher than 28 a little bit, but I would go with 28. Next, we're going to build a tower into the sky. This is going to be hollowed out, a single one of these, and we'll cover the rest so that it looks like a tree, and there's going to be a little glass thing on top of the elevator, similar to that, but made of glass and a bit smaller. Right, so we're at 87, but we want to go to height limit 115 because that is 28 blocks up. That's the height I want it to be. I would recommend, let me just take that away first, I recommend when you go up to have some redstone repeaters, torches, redstone, stack of glass, a good deal of string, a bunch of pistons, sticky pistons, a few ender pearls to get up and down, a bunch of redstone slabs, and at least 2 or 3 blocks of, or stacks of dirt rather, and the tripwire hooks. So I'm going to build some dirt, and I'll see you at the top. Alright, I built it at height 114. This is because the block on top, the glass block, is going to be at 115. Now, there's your hole essentially, which means you're going to want to go 2 blocks this way. So let's do that now. Good. Now, this glass block. Also, you want to keep a silk touch axe with you, or something, silk touch, so that you can break the blocks of glass without actually shattering them. Now we want to, we want 14 blocks that way and that way. So just to clarify, this is the 14th block, so we go 6 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take that away for you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we have 14 blocks in length. Got it? Now we want to go 2 blocks this way. And here you build a lovely little stair, and the second height of the stair must be too long. There we go. The other side, do exactly the same thing. Build a like so, and I'm building a stair. That's why you need a lot of glass. And that is absolutely perfect. Almost forgot to carry a couple of stacks of ladders with you in case you need to get back up again. So I made a bit of a mistake here. Very small thing. Just break that piece of glass. And that one there. You're going to need a half slab actually, not glass. It'll be at the top. Like so. Perfect. Now, next part is a little bit more tricky. So you're going to need, let's use dirt as the easiest because it's very easy to break dirt. This is just our placeholder. We're not going to keep it there. It's just so that we can get out the pistons. Oops. Let's try not to do that again. I will get that piece later. There we go, that is perfect. Next you want to come along here out how many blocks is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth block you build up. You build along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there should be 4 there, which I can see there. Oh, that's perfect. And in the middle, you build 2, like so. That is absolutely fine. Now you do want to build yourself a little bit of a platform here as well. It's just for ease of use so that you can run along there. We're using glass so that it's a little bit more discreet. You don't really want to have a great big floating block in the sky like the ones over there, and oh, that's actually quite low down. We are quite high up, aren't we? We are at 116 now. Okay, here we are so far. So next we are going to be putting a rigged up on there, and the next part here is actually quite easy. Just need a torch and a repeater. I'm going to do this. I need to do this on each side. Here's where you break dirt, because you don't actually need that dirt. You need the repeater first, always. A torch to power that. We'll do this on the other side as well, but I'll just show it on this side. And you're going to need something, I think, other than glass, perhaps, because redstone doesn't seem to work on glass. This is, of course, extremely disappointing, but we'll replace it with some nether quartz, or you can just replace it with cobblestone or something else. I recommend not to use dirt because, yeah, dirt is too easy to break if you're using a pickaxe for something else. So, again, same thing here. You just place your repeater and your redstone torch. Now this is going to force it to extend at all times, and then you're going to have a system whereby when you're standing down there, well, it's best if I just show you. I place some dirt so I don't accidentally fall. I've got feather falling force, so I'm not too bothered about the fall damage, but the issue is that I'm going to have to waste time getting back up again. Now you're going to want to place another sticky piston here. There must be a gap of 3 blocks, so that's 1, 2, 3. That's the third one. So, as you can see, this is the second block. Actually, this one must be slightly lower. We're going to go down one. Right, here we go again. And just make sure that you're placing that at that angle. So essentially what you want is that, let me come to the right angle here, it must be exactly below this one, like that, and do exactly the same thing on the other side. Now that you've placed both the pistons, again this one must be exactly below that one. You're going to need to take a bunch of half slabs, and you're going to put one on top of each piston, and then one. There's a ladder there, it's not going to work, but I'll do that later. One like so, and another one right on top of it. The next thing is you're going to want to build your tripwire. So I'll show you how to do that. So you're going to want to build out a little bit this side, because the tripwire will be coming across like so. There must be a gap of 3 between, and you are using dirt here. It's blocking me. Let me do it like that. Once you've done that, you just find where the tripwire is. There we go. Tripwire hook. I see. Cross like so. Grab your spider web. Oops. There's all my netherrack in the quartz. And let's put the spider web on now. Like so. Well, as you can see, it's not active as yet, but if you jump up, it should be, there we go, activating the redstone. Now to get this done properly, fill the redstone on the top, that way. When you touch on just the one string, it's going to activate on both sides, which you should. This one's not working. We'll fix that shortly. Right, so here's the culprit, and we've got a piece of glass. I'm guessing that's the issue. I'll sort that now. Absolutely. There we go. It's all working now. Next, you're going to want to. I've just cut this hole, by the way. That's where the ladder was. Now I've put same as that side. Now there's a piston under there, and you want to connect these two up to the redstone. So to do that, let's break this one using my sub-touch. Replace it with the block that is going to be working. And you want to replace it in the course, because you're going to be keeping this one here. Yeah, it doesn't have to be nether quartz, but it's probably a good idea. And there we go, that extends as well. Now you just do the other side as well. There's your extender. And you just repeat the process. I think there's a mistake here. Yeah, there we go, that's a mistake. So, that must be covered. And you're going to need to build a bridge there to your redstone. I had in fact gotten the piston on the side one too far that way, so I've just moved it closer one. And now the pistons match up. Now if you jump up, you get the string at least. The top should open up. And when you jump up, the bottom should close. That means when you're hopefully coming this side, there we go. Something is not, I think the tripwire is too high. Needs to be here, we'll sort that now. And now it's all working, so I've lowered this by 1, that by 1. In the previous design it was higher to give more space because this was a built-in enclosure in the previous design, but this is going to be an open design, so it can actually be one lower. As you can see, when you run over this, when you go slowly over it, it covers up, and I'll need to try sprinting. There we go. So it's quite possible to fall through there, or very difficult at least. You can actually run over it with impunity, which is quite nice. And this is perfect because now you land down there, you throw it in the pearl. So the next thing is to test it. It's going to be quite difficult if there's a string there, but we will persevere. Now comes the fun part. Let's try that just there. Excellent, and get all my items, my wayward items. That is where we want to land. Perfect. Okay. Well, it didn't quite land on the metal piece, but essentially, when you're not here, the top piece is closed, the interpearl bounces off the top, and by the time you fall back down, you land onto a solid block. And you can build another platform about 28 blocks higher, or 30 if you like. I'd go to 28. And it doesn't have to be too, it can be bigger, but I like it to be small because I want it to be kind of inconspicuous here. That's the design complete, and all you need to do is remove all the dirt. You need to build a platform underneath to do that. You can actually take away the glass or leave it there, it doesn't matter. That's just again, I think I'll leave it there because it really doesn't matter. Let's see what things look like down from here. There we go, without the dirt I think it will look almost like a cloud. There's a few grey bits in the middle. You can see the pistons. There you can see the same without the dirt tower. And this is a copy of Ximavoid's build, if anyone's wondering. It's my own modification just to make it more minimalistic, and I've chosen to use a jungle tree because this jungle tree is a bit, well, it kind of stands out a bit, but it has been here for quite a long time on the server, so I don't think anyone's really going to notice if I build a sneaky little platform at the top. I'm going to make the trunk a little bit wider and put another of these elevators in the middle, so hopefully this all to the top of the tree? Probably not. I think I overshot. Yeah, I overshot. Oh well, let's get up the normal way then. Nope. Nope. I think I lost one of my leaves. So, here's the thing. We come here, we aim up, straight up. There we go. And here we are. And of course the open is ready for us to go to the next elevator. If you want to go down, just throw an ender pearl, just anywhere really. So we're going to put onto my test version. This is the test modification I built. As you can see, this one actually goes up 2. I think that's because I built the ceiling a bit higher. Actually, I think that's because I put the piston below one level, whereas the one up the sky, I put the piston up here. That's the reason why it wasn't working with that being higher in the one in the sky. Yeah, I'll show you the original ones I built now. So this is the first one I built. As you can see, it's quite compared to that. This one is a big mess. It's nice inside. I don't know if that worked. It didn't work. I wonder why. Let's try it again. There we go. Some more of these. Yeah, there's a 3 wide, which is quite useful if you want to actually build a nice big thing in the sky, but I don't want a nice big thing in the sky. I want it to be small. Hold up there. And there we go. Well, there's a sneaky portal up here. This is actually to get to the roof of the nether. Quite a nice view from here. Can't actually see the other one. Let's go see if we can see it from the side. Nope, it's behind the portal. Yeah, so there we go. There it is. It's quite obvious from up here, but from down there it just looks like, well, let's just say it's not as noticeable. We'll sort that out later. What if I can reach it from here? That'll be an interesting test. Nope. Overshot. So yeah, if you want to get a proper tutorial, just go to Silvervoid's guide. It's called the Ender Pearl Elevator Tutorial from Silvervoid. And I'll just leave any other details in the description. This is just above the cloud layer, which hopefully makes it even more, or at least the other one was above the cloud layer. I think one was just below the cloud layer, which is a bit unfortunate, but the one above this will be above the cloud layer, of course. So yeah, I'll leave anything I've left out, any missing details as well in the description of the video.